Hey, good morning, everybody. It's Hammer. Today is Tuesday, November 11th, 2025. First of all, thank you to all of my veteran friends. I appreciate you. Hats tip to you today. And always good to show appreciation for those who have given for more than themselves. So we appreciate you. Remember, I am Hammer, founder of Originator Success, Grab and Go Social, and Rate Sensei. I go live each and every weekday morning, and you can join me 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time on Facebook and YouTube. If you're watching on the replay, give me a hashtag replay in the comments. Let me know that you were here. If you would like a quick text reminder with the codes, the links to go ahead and hop on, you can sign up for that daily reminder at hmmr.io/reminder or use this cool QR code over here. If you're on your phone now, you can take a screenshot of that QR code and you can access it later. So anyway, let's go ahead and say good morning to all the live folks. We don't have as much to talk about today. The bond market is closed. Stocks are open. So we'll kind of go over some of the stuff there. We talked about that 50-year mortgage yesterday. I don't even think it's ever going to hit the streets. So I think it really is just more about headlines than anything. But we'll see. We'll see. I don't think Pulte has the ability to actually create new coupons. And I mean, he's not the one that would do it, but I don't even think he could oversee it because I think he's kind of inept. But that's just me. Yasmin Martin coming on from Facebook this morning. Good morning. Robert Bashir, it's great to see you, my friend. Tiffany Teal, Michael Scott Love, Megan Bissell, Amber Moser, Randy Teagle. Good morning, all. Hope you all are having a fantastic day today. Once again, thank you to all my veteran friends for your service. And not to sound cheesy, but go out and get your freebies today. Go let people appreciate you. Go get some free meals, some free food, and that is a very good thing. So, Angie Kuznia, good morning. Almir, is that Almir Krivdik over there on YouTube? I'm thinking Almir 87K. That's got to be Almir. Deb Dickinson, good morning. Great to have you here. Sean Segloff, wouldn't they also have to change Dodd-Frank to do a 50-year? Are you talking about the QM stuff? Yeah, the QM stuff would have to be changed. Yeah, so there's all to it. Again, I don't want to get too far into this whole thing because everyone's going to be like, oh, it's just because it's Trump. But Trump, like, he goes 100 miles an hour and he says he's going to do 50 things and he really gets about 30 of them done. You got to give him credit and respect that. Whether he's supposed to do it, whether people tell him he's not allowed to do it, he does it anyway. The guy gets shit done. I need to emulate that a little bit more myself. But this one has too much red tape, and I don't think it'll actually happen. And you need money. You need money for it. You'd need securities. You need to create new securities. We would need, mortgage-backed securities with a 50-year. They would be more like a 30, like the 30-year treasury. You're talking almost 0.75 of a point higher in yield. So the 30-year treasury yield much, much higher than the 10-year treasury yield. So, I mean, you would have to see at least 0.75 of a point by the time it hit a rate sheet. None of it makes sense. It's not going to happen. I don't think it'll happen. I think we spend a lot of time on social media as mortgage people talking about it. The rest of the world doesn't care. It's a blip on the Wall Street Journal article, and that's it. Good morning, Eric McDonald. Good morning, Lending by Angela. Who else we got? Just checking to see who else is on here this morning. Anyway, how y'all doing today? Let me know in the comments. Curious to see how y'all are doing. And hopefully you're having a good Tuesday. We got some snow here in Western North Carolina, which was a lot of fun. So, but anyway, hello, Angela Walters, Rob Stewart. Great to see all of you here. All right, let's get into there's really no charts to show you this morning because the market's closed today, but let's talk about what happened yesterday. Let me bring it up anyway. Let me pull it up over here and we'll pull up Presentify. There you go. All right. Okay. So let me show you the charts. We'll take a look at what happened yesterday and go from there. So here you go. Yesterday, switch to yellow. You could see yesterday bonds opened a lot lower, came back up a little bit, but basically ended the day down on the day. That was kind of what I expected to happen. Now we're down 19 basis points. Pricing came out yesterday. right around 100.95, down about 10 basis points, which means that if that were to hold on into tomorrow, or get worse, you're going to see worse rate sheets. So some lenders are going to anticipate that, and you're going to see worse rate sheets today anyway. Most lenders issue pricing. Does everyone see pricing today? Do you think most lenders issue pricing? I know Veterans Day is a holiday, but again, stocks are closed, but the bond market is, or stocks are open, but the bond market is closed. Tom Stafford, warmest morning on record in Denver. Oh, it's crazy. Lots of the same negatives could be said of the 30-year term. Randy said, they could and they couldn't. I mean, it's already set up and running. So, yes, a 15-year is certainly a better solution. But the payment difference between a 15 and a 30 versus a 30 and a 50, it's amazing what a difference that is. So, Robert, Sean, we can't get them to agree on opening the government back up. DT getting the votes, I feel like it would be a stretch. Yeah, exactly. Let's go ahead and talk about the government opening back up, though, and where we are at on that. We got I think it's moving back over to the House today, and there's a good chance that it'll be open tomorrow. So the Senate passed the measure to end the government shutdown. Senate passed a spending package to end the government shutdown with a 60-40 vote, which included those 8 Democrats. And then the package extends federal government funding until January 30th and includes full-year funding for specific departments. The new bill now moves back to the House for a vote as early as Wednesday and then to the president's desk for approval. So hopefully we'll be up and running by the end of the week. It looked like, I mean, we're still seeing some shutdowns on the airlines, by the way. That's still a thing. It's actually, they went from, I think, 4% to 6%. They're pushing up to 10% by Friday. So hopefully this gets through and gets done and it's the end there. So, and at the end of the day, it was a total waste of time. I don't want to make it too political, but it's funny because they're giving Schumer a tough time, and I am not a Schumer fan. I think he's a dope. He's the New York guy. It's funny. They're not, let's see. Is it not even, let's do economy and see if it comes up there. It's going to be really hard to work out how much this shutdown hurt the economy. Yeah, we'll see on that one. We'll see. So Schumer getting a lot of grief for not holding the party together. Give me a break. And it shouldn't be about holding the party together. We're not supposed to be party driven. These are supposed to be our representatives that represent their districts and their people, not the party. And it shows you how broken it is. And there's a certain people, the people in power, the Democrats, the Republicans, they think that's the way it's supposed to be. It's all about them. And it's not about us. But we knew that. We knew that at the beginning. Oh, I'm sorry. Are you hearing the music? That's my jazz. You don't like it? Come on, I'll take you for a walk. We'll take a look. I'll show you guys what you think of the barn, by the way, since we're at this point. Let me stop sharing. So I'm going to go ahead and I'll throw the lock advice down at the bottom. And I'll leave that up. And here you go. So let me turn off some of this. I'll turn off that music when I take y'all through. Don't judge me on my dirtiness of the space because it's just getting all dialed in. But here you go. There's the blue color that'll be up on the walls. I've got the split unit up there, so I just, rather than cut in around it, but I still have to do the rest of the walls, but it'll be that dark blue. We've got the lounge area set up, so let's go ahead and turn off that music. I can't see what you're saying anymore, so I could be, it could be, oh, there, it finished if I turn the other way. There you go. And then we got George and Sophia looking out the windows. Eventually, I'll put in some nice little double doors there, but this is what I wanted, what I was envisioning is that, I'll have my desk there. I'll clean this up. I'll have whiteboards on this wall. I just got to install those, get everything painted, get the ceiling stained. And, but not bad, right? Not bad. Picked up a piece of furniture while I was away this weekend with the wife. And I have some other furniture I'll be picking up today that'll be going over here. I also bought while I was away. So that is the upstairs of the barn. And here, I'll give you guys a quick view of the workshop. But you won't be able to hear me, so here you go. This is the workshop, which is an utter train wreck because it has not been organized yet. But there is the whole, and yes, I have a lot of Milwaukee tools. I know. That's everybody always points out the fact that I have a lot of Milwaukee tools. That's how I do all this stuff. So, and here is George and Sophia. Are you guys going to say thank you to all the veterans today? Yeah, good girl. Good girl. Sophia says thank you to all the veterans. So, yeah, good job, George. All right. Well, there we go, y'all. And that is where the magic happens, or is happening. So let me know what y'all think. Randy said it's going to be a wonderful workspace. Is it really a barn without livestock? Come on, the cats. They're cats. Being that it has a gambrel roof, it is classified as a barn, at least in my world. Angie looks great. Thank you. So, all right. Well, I'm going to wrap it up, y'all. Tomorrow, I think, again, I think we're going to see rates that are going to be worse than where we're at today. I don't think we're going to see a recovery. We already saw where things ended the day, the 10-year 4.12. We were down another 10 basis points, down a total of down 20 basis points on the day for, let me switch to yellow here, for where we're at. What did that put us with Mortgage News Daily? What did that put rates? 6.34. So not really all that different, but creeping higher is where they put it. Less than this one. But right, I mean, we're right back in there. So that's just kind of what we see. And this is where rates are going to be. So thank you, Yasmin. Appreciate you. So, all right, y'all. Tomorrow morning, by the way, I am traveling. I don't know if I will be around to do a live. Let me see what time I am. I think, no, I'm okay. I'm okay. I will be around to do a live. I'll be doing it from the airport in Atlanta. Because I am flying out tomorrow, going to Austin, Texas for Scott Groves and Consolidated Coaching and speaking at his annual event. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Hope you all have a fantastic day. Bye-bye.